Hey everybody, I'm Jason Hocum at KMRS KKOK, and fall is here. Everybody has something they look forward to each fall, like the football season kicking off, cooler nights to sit by the fire, leaves changing, pumpkin spice lattes and everything in pumpkin spice, which all of them are good in my opinion. But you know what, the one tradition I always look forward to in the fall season is Oktoberfest. And as many of you know, Oktoberfest is the big beer festival of a German taste. Well, let's talk a little bit about Oktoberfest, as I got some information printed out earlier today, but this actually has been a long time subject for me, subject of fascination. I actually did a little brief history of Oktoberfest back in 2017. I was really proud of it. I played it with some polka music and played it on the station. It's dated because I mentioned the year 2017. But I figured now, because it is an annual tradition, I'll talk about it right now as we're going through September, October, November. And anyway, Oktoberfest is, as many of you know, is a beer festival from Germany. It's an annual festival originally started in Munich, Germany, held over a 2-weekend period. And the festival started out on October 12, 1810, in celebration of the marriage of the Crown Prince of Bavaria, who later became King Louis I, to Princess Therese. And the festival concluded 5 days later of a horse race held in an open area that be called the Theresienwiese, or Therese's Green. And the following year, the race was combined with the state agricultural fair. And then in 1818, the booths serving up food and drink, most notably their beer, was introduced. And by the late 20th century, the booths have developed into large beer halls made out of plywood of interior balconies and bandstands. And each of the Munich brewers erects one of these temporary structures with seating capacities of some 6,000 people. And the mayor of Munich always taps the first keg to open up the festival. And total consumption during Oktoberfest is upwards of about 2 million gallons of beer consumption it is. And the breweries also represented in the parades feature beer wagons and floats, along with people in folk costumes. And other entertainment includes games, amusement rides, music and dancing. And Oktoberfest draws more than 6 million people each year, many of them tourists. This year, Oktoberfest began on September 17th, which you think the name Oktoberfest should be starting in October. I'll get to that in just a moment. And then this year will end on Saturday, October 1st. And a number of cities, particularly those with large German populations, and I know New Ulm is in our network. I'm not trying to steal your guys' thunder. I'm just sharing my appreciation for Oktoberfest. So they have their own Oktoberfest celebrations, and so do a lot of other cities like Cincinnati, Chicago, Milwaukee, lots of towns with a lot of German immigrants living there. And these popular celebrations, which feature beer and German food, are an attempt to reproduce the Bavarian sense of cordiality. Now, obviously, the big thing about Oktoberfest is the beer, and I do enjoy the beer that they usually serve on Oktoberfest, and they make some of it here in the United States. And I'm not going to drink a beer on this video, of course. It's a little unprofessional, but just showing you, case in point, my mug with the name Jason, which I like to pour a glass or two sometimes when this festival comes around. And the reason why it starts in September now is a pretty simple reason. It's because they wanted to move the festival to the September when the days are longer and it's not so cold out. So that way, even though it's kind of a misnomer now, they do officially end the first Sunday of October nowadays, mainly in September. But hey, we still know it's Oktoberfest, and obviously not just the beer is a big thing. It's, just companionship, celebration, German sausage, which I'm a fan of. So whether you're celebrating Oktoberfest in Munich or New Ulm, shout out to you guys in our network, or any other way that you celebrate Oktoberfest, hope it's fun and hope it's safe. Prost. Just imagine me drinking something out of here. All right, take care, everybody.